Baby, did y'all see Rashida confessional? I had been looking for it for the longest until I watched the episode, and I said, Rashida, you can't say shit about Jasmine in this confessional like this.
What she
Hold up, let me
said?
find it. Hold up.
I don't know
Let me.
what she said. I think she just said something about like if Jasmine was there, she don't want to be around Jasmine. Did she say something like I could see Erica Banks and Jasmine being
Yeah,
friends
Oh,
because
because they
yeah,
have a
that.
lot of common.
boom.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, ma'am, do you see yourself? Like, we need to start there before we speak on anything else because you
Well,
look
I mean, honestly, they
crazy.
got a lot in common. Well, I won't say that. Rashida seemed crazier than Jasmine, to be honest.
Really, whoever took the screenshots of Rashida with the bags under her eyes and stuff was wrong for that.
Hold up. I don't want to get.
Well, she
Is
shouldn't have
this
gotten a
this
You
one?
want to
confessional
play the
like that,
audio?
really. This is terrible.
Oh, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
And Rashida is a beautiful woman.
It's a
This
spider
just
Mhm.
was
web.
a bad look.
Mm.
Mhm.
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 I'm gonna just say
Yeah.
But
she work on my nerves because I don't like the fact that she's so judgmental. Like
mhm,
she one of them people that make me feel like being a wife don't mean shit. Like y'all
mhm.
be really out here acting like that means something, and it's like, what does that mean? That nigga been dragging you on national television for like 13 years. Like,
Low
what does
key,
that mean?
I start laughing because in some
Yeah.
situations, it reminds me of what Martell said when he was with Marceau and Tisha.
Oh yeah, I want to dumb.
When
I
he,
want to be dumb like you.
yeah, he said, "Of course, every man want a wife like you." I said, "Ooh."
Yeah, he did. I laughed. I said, "Y'all not catching what Martell put down?"
I was tickled.
Well, since we already talking about it, let's go ahead and move on Love Hip Hop Atlanta
Okay.
because they just came back. So first of all, I do want to say that they're still making Jasmine from last season a conversation this season. And to me, I feel like whenever they try to act like nothing really happened, but then when they come back, it's like they had to get over something. Something actually happened, and nobody like to me. Kirk was absolutely still trying to fuck Jasmine. I don't know why anybody's like thinking that that's not the case, acting like he's above that. He's not. He's
Mhm.
not in control of his dick all the time. He's a grimy ass, flirtatious fuck nigga. I think that he always planned to still have access to Jasmine as long as nobody knew about Jasmine. Because everybody forget that Kirk paid for an apartment for Jasmine and was paying for her life for a little while until it all came out that he had a baby.
Can
But
I
I
say
don't
something
really, yeah.
that ain't got nothing to do with nothing?
Go ahead.
But that thumbnail, right? You just had up.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck Spice the one sitting down? I do feel like it should be, if it's gonna be a woman, it should be when it comes to Atlanta, either Bambi or Carly sitting in that chair.
Mm.
Bambi.
It should be
Because
Bambi.
yeah, because I'm like, who was here the longest? And if not the longest, who has brought more storyline? Why is Spice
I'm
sitting down in a chair like she and Rashida run the throne of Atlanta or
The
something? I'm
same
like,
because
reason
she did the album.
the same reason why Jackie is still on Married to Medicine, even though she don't do shit. Because essentially they legitimize the show.
Mm.
They
mm.
got
I'm
somewhere
just
to
glad
go.
you didn't
The
say
spice still
Yandy,
works.
Jamie.
Say what, Nisi?
I said I'm just glad you didn't say Yandy
Oh,
should
I
be
won't.
sitting down.
Mm-mm.
No, Yandy.
I
To me,
hate that she's
Wiseman
on
DC is
Atlanta,
not here.
honestly.
Wiseman DC is not in the picture. That's what I was thinking about. Everybody else
True.
who got a husband,
Oh yeah.
Jack, why Kendra not there? I can understand why Kendra not there, but with Yandy and Mendices is different. I feel like y'all been on the show. But I feel like Mendices always trying to act like he don't really want to be on the show. And to me, you like the attention you get because y'all niggas be online making up shit to get people arguing with y'all online. Y'all do that all the time. So to me, you like the attention that y'all get online. They do a lot of them videos with their kids where it's like they punking everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, y'all like that attention. So why you trying to act like you don't want to be on the show? I think it's because you don't want to get caught up. That's what I think. Because I
Yeah,
think they
like the
already got
money, but don't like the other that come with
older.
it.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Cause he be out, cause he like one of them niggas that probably would get around being sneaky because people don't really know him like that. But when people
Mm-hmm.
know who you are, it's harder to get away with the sneaky shit that you might be out here doing.
Mm.
Anyways, so let me see where I want to start with the love and hip hop thing. Let's talk about Scrappy and Chaotic. So we know that they got into it this past two episodes. They really kind of made it seem like Chaotic be doing slick shit that we don't really hear or see, making little comments like trying to antagonize Scrappy. And
Mhm.
then Scrappy will, spaz out and everybody be like it's Scrappy. This past episode, Bambi was kind of on Scrappy's side and was saying, like, yes, he be, doing shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm more so leaning towards that, but I'm still more on Chaotic side than Scrappy, because the shit that Chaotic was complaining about was shit that Scrappy is always kind of known to do. Be lazy and don't really pull his weight. Like that's what he's
Mhm.
known to do. Um,
Yeah.
but I also was looking at Bam, like, Bam, why you I guess because that's your baby daddy. Like you want to try to be on a good foot with the nigga. But girl, and then she online right now with this new nigga talking about if I'm anybody's baby mama, I'm his baby mama. And I'm just sitting up here. I was like, first of all, being married to Scrappy meant nothing. So stop being mad that he's calling you a baby mama, first of all. Second of all, Erica played herself. You don't need to add anything to that. Like when
Mhm.
she came out pregnant from the threesome, that was Erica right there being like, well, I can't continue to fuck with you now. Like I was fucking with you before, but I can't fuck with you now. So that was
Mhm.
that. And now she got this new dude, and I'm like, pump your brakes. You doing too much too soon. We don't know that nigga like that. And I'm saying we
Mhm.
because I mean, bitch, you. Y'all, you didn't know this nigga. You was married to him for 5 years. Like, chill out. All this putting niggas on social media and giving them a platform and all of that. Like, chill out.
I think that when it comes to Chaotic and him doing things to get Scrappy out of character, I think it's just, to me, Chaotic has more self-control over himself now than what Scrappy does. And
Mhm.
yes, I do think he knows his triggers. You hang around with a person long enough, you'll know what bothers them. And I think he does know the right things to say. But also when Scrappy says shit to him, he not as affected because he's in control of himself. I also think Bam was more so on Scrap's butt because, hey, dog, we in fucking London. I do not know how this go. We
Yeah,
got kids to get back home to take care of, and
you right.
I'm not finna get tied the hell up. You
You
know what I'm
think
saying?
so? You don't think
Yeah.
he was the dick?
Nah. I don't
Nah,
think she's still
nah,
hot.
Really?
no. Because honestly, y'all, and when I was watching that scene when he had complimented her and he was like, "You look nice," she's like, "You look nice too." Like, okay, what we do now? I do believe when Bambi is done with your ass, she's done. That man had to chase that woman for months, damn near a year, just to get her to come back. I think when she's done, she's done. And what else can I gain from you? Nigga, I was married to you, holding it down. You wasn't holding it down for me. I done had 3 kids with your ass. Like after that, once I'm done, we
And he
good,
probably
baby.
wasn't sick. I
This is
imagine
work.
after he went back and fucked Erica, she definitely wasn't about because we don't even know right now if him and Erica fucking around. So I definitely
Yeah.
don't think that she's trying to fuck him. But
I would hope not.
And she know she fertile when it come to him, and he is too. So she
Ooh,
probably ain't
child.
having no
girl,
motherfucking
get away.
babies. Like
Trust me, you fuck that nigga one time. Oops, baby number 4. Okay, look.
And 5. Half that way.
let them tell it
Don't do
twins for
it.
sure.
Don't do it. But yeah, I was like, I just kind of felt like, baby, chill out. I know you got a new man and you in love and stuff like that, but just chill out, just a little bit. Like
So
just
they for
What he look
real.
like?
on
This
by
new
Oh,
guy
her.
is she for real?
Yeah, she posted him. They be all over her page and she be like, well, I love him and shit. And I was like,
Okay.
all right,
Because I
Addie.
think I saw him give her a ring or something like that.
Yeah. And she was
Okay.
like, that's cute.
oh my goodness.
The
Hell.
only reason why I will, well, I ain't got no say in it, but I'm okay with that because I do feel like Bambi did not jump out the window immediately trying to attach herself to somebody. In my personal, I feel like I remember seeing her on the boat and she looked really good. She was just having a good time, but she wasn't like attached to nobody. I think she said she wasn't even trying to date nobody at the time.
Mhm.
So I like when people come out of long-term things and they really take the time they need for themselves.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like Scrappy really did that.
Shut up, Sierra, in the comments talking about get married. Shut up.
Girl,
Hmm?
no, man.
So
Get
she can hurry
married.
up and get divorced. What is
Okay,
going
so then
on?
now it got me wondering for her to say that. One, we know Sierra will get married at the drop of a dime, but could this man be from
Oh, he's
Bambi's
cute right there.
past?
That's what I think. I think he's somebody she knew from back in the day or something.
He not okay. He look
Go
better than you
back,
looking
go
at other
back,
videos.
go back to that purple background. I don't know. The it's giving old picture to me. It's giving old picture a little bit. That I mean, it could be recent though. I don't know. This might be an old flame that has returned.
Mm. Look, she posting the shit out this nigga.
This hat.
Oh, this is all on her page.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, she in love. Look, this the same wig though. So it
Yeah.
look like they just going out every night.
Okay.
You my bae or not? Or nah.
Or nah. Yeah, nah, that was the same day.
Yeah, that was the same day.
She was,
Bam. But is he an old flame or a new flame?
that's what I'm saying. I think this is an old nigga. I do. I think this somebody from back in the day. Because the way
All
she
this intensity.
yes.
For sure.
Like, hold up.
Okay.
That shit look like an old picture.
Kind of do. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
It's
Oh,
hard
because this
to
was his
do
Yeah.
happy
anything.
birthday post.
Mm,
Well, good for her.
yeah,
Good
no,
for
we happy
her.
when she's happy. I'm
Bam
always
is beautiful.
happy because I
She is.
love me some Bam, but I still be, like you just be you just never can trust these niggas, man. I'm sorry, like it's just like every time somebody get too excited, niggas do something to ruin it.
Just how Mia was popping out with ink. You
I
said,
Yeah,
oh,
think
that.
although Bam has in the past really got on my nerves at times, um I think she may be like a really nice person. I remember seeing a video. I don't even know if it was on her page, to be honest. Maybe it was, and somebody will correct me in the comments because they probably saw it. But she'll just pull up on homeless people and just start giving out shit. More than what a lot of folks be doing.
And
I
don't
ain't
post
even
about it.
Right.
to me, just from watching her and seeing how she would handle herself sometimes in conflict with Scrappy and Mama D and all of that, it took her a long time to get to a spot where she started spazzing. Because for years, when she was just married to Scrappy, she was always, I feel like, handling herself, in a way of somebody that was showing they had some self control. That's why when people was like, "Oh, Erica," I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Like, to me, Erica was always a hothead, like real hothead in a way that Bam wasn't, which is probably why they stayed together longer, without all of the breaking up. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I wanted to talk about besides that? I think that's it. Lil Zane on there acting like a hoe. Oh, so okay, so at the end of the episode, Amy, Amy is the real sad individual sometimes, boy. So Amy wanted to clarify why Scrappy blocked her, and Bambi basically explained me and him fell out, so he started being cool with you because he was trying to get back at me. Then me and him got back cool, and so then he blocked you. And he was like, "Yeah, I ain't trying to get in between up with my baby mama." And that's when she had corrected him and said, "I'm your ex-wife," and all of that bullshit. But Amy and Carly was trying to put it out that he had that baby, and he was in this before everybody knew about
Yes.
it. So he was like, "Was you trying to out me? Who you trying? I don't know. I don't know if it's my baby. I don't know if it's my baby. But you
Trying to
ain't
out
out me. You know what I'm saying?" And then Zane, I guess, must have been more on chaotic side. But when he was around Scrappy, he was acting like he was on Scrappy side. I'm like, that's what you have to
Yeah.
do with Scrappy. Like, you can't tell Scrappy that you actually think he wrong, because then Scrappy gonna be mad at you, and then y'all gonna be fighting. And sometimes it ain't even worth all that. Look how he did with Kirk. Kirk couldn't tell him the truth about a fucking thing, because then now you get mad at Kirk and you playing Kirk out, Kirk Rashida in front of everybody and acting like you're using him as an example, but you really know what you're doing, making them look dumb. But anyway,
Yeah,
so
Zane didn't have to say a word though.
no, but he didn't say a word for real to Scrappy. Like, he didn't. He was just saying, "Oh man, we gotta be cool, bruh." But he went and showed the text messages to Amy and Carly, and then they brought it up in front of Scrappy. And Scrappy, he was like, "Why y'all trying to play my dog?" And I really think he was doing that because I think everybody is scared that Scrappy is gonna tick tick boom. I think everybody is scared that Scrappy is gonna like get mad and flip a table and put paws on people. So everybody, every smaller nigga in the room is trying to make sure that Scrappy don't feel like he all out here by himself, so he don't flip out on everybody.
What y'all think chaotic meant when he said I got stuff on him that'll ruin his life? But then Zane turned around and said he got stuff that'll ruin his career. Like, I feel like that's two different things. When you say it could ruin your life, that means it could ruin the relationship you have with your significant other. When you say your career, it honestly it was kind of leaning towards like he was gonna say some gay stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. Because Maybe it's
Oh,
just me. Maybe it's just
it
me,
might have
Misha.
been, it might be the stuff that we all have kind of like tapped on, but there hasn't really been any confirmation. You know, a lot
What
of
is
us think that something happened to Scrappy when he was a child, especially with the
it?
way Mama D had him in a house with prostitution and selling drugs and all of that.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
and some things that Bambi has said, you know, like it just kind of makes you feel like something might have happened to Scrappy as a child. And because of that, all of the women in his life kind of trauma bond with him.
Mm. I don't
I
know. It's
thought
just
about
weird to say.
that
Yeah.
aspect as well as Necey. I do think Zane was playing a bad game of telephone with that, but then at the same
Yeah.
time, everybody's reaction to it in that scene was like, "Are you trying to say that
I was
y'all?"
thinking he assaulted somebody. That's what I was thinking. We said, "Oh,
Mm,
you know," and I don't think
that's what
Scrappy that type of dude. But
mm-hmm.
that's what it's when you say you can ruin somebody's career this day and age, it would be you, you know, mishandling some woman or some shit
He
like.
said life though. It was Zane that said career.
Okay, okay. Yeah, the
So
life
that's I'm
thing.
like,
He said he knew a lot of secrets on him. I think he know more than just about the baby, but I think he was talking about the baby situation because that wasn't a good look for Scrappy. Scrappy be online screaming and hollering about how everybody hurt him and how, you know, he trying to get his shit together and he ain't with all of that bullshit. And then you went out there and had unprotected sex with two girls and got one of them pregnant, and you already got four children by two women that are consistently fighting, and you are going to go and add another stranger into this scenario. Like at
Yeah,
least
mm-hmm.
Bambi
child.
and Erica been around since the same time.
Irresponsible as fuck.
Yeah.
No, it is, and you too old for that. That's real sad, bro. That's real sad. Yandy and
That's
Mendices
sad.
seem like they about to get pulled into some shit. Mendices is really taking it like personal that he was brought into the Jasmine situation, and it started to make me feel like you way more guilty than we thought. Like I think
Mm.
we all know Mendices might be out here talking, DMing, sending dick pics, you know, shit like that. Regular
Sending
shit.
dick
Mhm.
pics.
You know, like bitch, send me a picture of your pussy. I'm gonna send you a dick pic, you
I
know, shit like that.
can't.
But outside of, you know, that, you know, we didn't think he was out here like that. But I don't know. Now I'm starting to feel like Mendices might threaten bitches to stay quiet, like not to ruin his situation, especially if he views it as a money situation. And I think he views Yandy as a money situation. A lot of the way he talked to Yandy and he treat Yandy, I don't care what they be talking about. It don't seem like he really fuck with you like that, but that he really just see that you're a good opportunity. And the only reason I'm saying that is because of the way he's kind of like disrespected you in the past. And
Mhm.
I really don't blame Jasmine. I'm sorry. I hate to be on the wrong side of things, but to me, if Yandy would have kept her fucking ass out of the situation with Jasmine and Kirk, then nobody would have said anything about where Mendices be at. But you thought it was your business to reprimand this other grown ass woman for her relationship with a grown ass man. Yeah. So now you in it. And I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Like, bitch,
Yeah.
why was you even talking to that lady? Like when y'all know these niggas ain't shit and you out here at a club yelling and reprimanding another grown ass woman about what she doing with her coochie. You weird.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry. That was
You know, when Yandy said she was thinking about going into politics, I was like, what? But then I had to catch myself and say, well, Donald Trump is the next president. So what am I tripping on if she want to go into politics?
I mean, you saw her as the head of the Black Wealth Coalition. I was like, word
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
at the DNC. I mean, she puts herself in those places. This is the only thing for me. You mean to tell me that that's really what you want to do? You want to go into politics, but you don't want to bring it up to Mendices? I don't want to bring it up to my husband. You mean your husband that just got out of jail a few years ago? The reason why I say that is because it's crazy the way people think about marriage. Sometimes, not all the time, and we'll get to that. But the way people think about marriage is like, oh, my husband, I gotta value what he say above what I want. So if he not
Mhm.
comfortable with this, I'm not gonna do it. But the truth of the matter is, he's a fucking ex-con. Why should you be taking his advice on your career? Like this is somebody that literally just got out of jail 4-5 years ago because they don't know what the fuck to do with their life. Why would you take advice on your career from him who's riding your coattails?
Mm.
It I mean, what? Drug money? Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, Why? Like, because I'm like, what else could he possibly be bringing to the table besides some illegal funds to for you to clean? Because it wasn't like,
Apollo.
mhm, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I kind of feel like that's crazy that y'all view marriage in such a manner that it makes all common sense go out the window. Like, I'm gonna not do what I want to do in politics because I don't want to upset Mendices. It's
Mm,
crazy. I mean, even
yeah.
though I don't think Yandy should really, I don't know how I feel about Yandy being in politics because Yandy remind me of a sector of politics that are basically old pimps that became pastors that get into politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all know, but there's literally like a little alleyway where politics, church, and street shit intersect for black people, and Yandy is right up and through there.
Did you watch Lady in the Lake? You did, because we
Yes,
talked about it. Yeah,
yes.
it was like they talked about that on
Mhm.
there. Yeah.
And also,
Godfather in Harlem,
real life.
or whatever.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah, they.
New Orleans, like like low key real life. Like, I'm just saying, like, I knew a lot of politicians and they went to jail. And then like, here we are. So there's that. But yeah, y'all, that was Love and Hip Hop for the most part. That's really all that's going on. Amy, you look crazy, Amy. And then we see you out here with Dwight Howard. Oh, girl,
Happiness looks good on you, love. Happy for you.
she's so thirsty. I
You
can't
like it? I
stand it.
love it.
She's so thirsty. Ugh.